Oh yeah, Brotherhood. Okay. All right, we're back. Wasn't gonna stream again, but I said, "Yeah, why not? Want to play this game." All right, they're gonna come out. No. I put the wrong one. Okay. All right. At least I know the next one will be the. Oh crap. That's kind of scary. Why did that rock turn green? That's weird. Okay, seriously, where's the thing? Are you serious? Did I go on this one? I think I did. Come Okay, so where's the third one? I'll wipe you guys out.
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it.
Sure.
Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear.
Everything working? Okay, everything's still good.
I've told you what to do. Strip off your clothes and equipment or face summary execution. Will you comply?
Sure.
Take it all off and hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
Should've just killed them all.
How the hell did you get in here? Normally I would have already shot you, but I'm under orders to bring you to the Elder. Will you come peacefully? Okay. I'll take you to him. Follow me, closely, or you'll be shot.
Yeah, okay.
How did you find us, stranger? And do tell the truth. You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy toward trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. However, given our circumstances, I'm willing to work with you. We need someone who can accomplish certain tasks. Some basic, some a bit more involved. Let's start with the first task. An NCR ranger has begun to set up posts near our location. I want you to deal with him. Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you to the surface. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley until I'm convinced that you are capable and dependable. To make sure you follow through with this, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar. Wander off, and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
Exactly why these guys deserve to die.
Chest to your right. Don't bother coming back until you've dealt with the ranger.
Thought you'd sneak up on me? You filthy powder ganger? You got some stones on you, son. I like that. What can I do for you?
Who are
Dobson's
you?
my name. I'm an NCR ranger, operating out of Camp McCarran, north of here. Reading man by birth, though. Well, I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here. Between the remote location and the dust storms, figured it was ideal. Of course, it seems a lot less remote since you showed up. Plus, I haven't been able to get my radio working. That safe house isn't good without one. I reckon I'll stick around for a while. Patrol for troublemakers. See if I can get that radio working. Standard practice. Rangers operate alone. That's how we like it. Usually, we call in our positions to McCarran. And this gets sent out to other Rangers. I haven't been able to do much with this broken radio. But I can handle myself. Still, it'll shorten my stay here if I can't fix it. They're a bunch of criminal scum that have infested this region, attacking caravans and regular folk just passing through. The dangerous ones are roamers. But there's another group that mostly stays put, over at the prison southwest of here. Or so they did. Till NCR brass finally mustered up enough troops to take out the trash. Wish I could have been there. Oh? And in your expert opinion, why would that be? That's so. I knew Cooks can't pass through these parts. Didn't know they'd be holed up in here. Thanks for the information, stranger. You may have saved my life.
I just realized the NCR won't accept my help anymore. Right? So Camp Forlorn Hope. I can still talk to him, but I don't think I can do anything there now. That's unfortunate, then.
Stand back from the door. The Elder's eager to hear your report.
How did you deal with the Ranger? So, you're saying he's gone? Where is he? What makes you think he won't be back? Yes, you exploited his fear of powder gangers very effectively. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test. He'll keep his distance, setting ambushes, never suspecting that this bunker has far more information than he knows. Well done. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there's a matter I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful. That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it. Normally, that would have fallen under my jurisdiction, but the Elder thought it'd provide a good test for you, so I backed off. Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
All right.
Fine by me? Bye.
We'll talk later. We'll discuss this in the command room.
Okay. What the hell is that noise?
With their leader gone, the Legion will likely tear itself apart. It's what most violent tribal societies do.
I do not want to start over.
When you first came here, I'll admit, I didn't know what to expect. But after giving the matter some thought, I believe an outsider would be of great help to us. I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be granted access to leave this complex. There is much the Brotherhood can offer. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us? Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, you being one of the very few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or to retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing. Up until now, we haven't disclosed this information. I need you to find out what's happened with those 3 patrols. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape.
Guess we can head there
These
first.
holotapes had information regarding their mission, and you can use these to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but the position should show on your map once you reach the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring me each of the holotapes from all 3 patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of our equipment. You still won't be able to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful for you.
Alright, cool.
So, you're the outsider that's been given
This
leave to
bald
wander
prick.
around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Harden. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed. I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it? That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Nah.
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell? It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is. Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Okay, forget about Harden.
One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it. Oh, there are patrols, just not exploratory ones. We've been in a state of lockdown for, well, let's just say it's been a while. The only time anyone gets to go topside is guard duty, or to gather provisions. Other than that, it's steel walls and fluorescent lights for us. Nah, it's not so bad. The world outside isn't exactly a paradise, you know? Still, you can only breathe recirculated air for so long. We've got more than a few people in here who are going a little stir-crazy. I don't have time to think about silly things like politics right now. My main concern right now is getting this blasted data store up and running. Yeah? I could use some assistance, sure, but
I highly doubt you have the technical background to help us deal with this virus. Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data. I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd. What? No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move. Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
There have been reports that the NCR is moving more and more troops into the area.
How may I assist you?
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. Seconds. Damn it. Jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. You're being watched, so don't get any ideas. Did you want to try isolating the virus? All right, I'll monitor when it jumps. When I give the signal, start checking terminals.
Jesus Christ.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. Ten seconds. That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged. The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it? You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right? I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again. Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest. Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it. Bye.
Yeah? It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp. Yeah, we used to go out a lot more back when we were at Helios Station. I mean, never mind. You didn't hear that, okay? I'm not supposed to talk about this in front of outsiders. What do you mean by shouldn't I be in school? You see, I'm not like the other kids here. This probably won't make sense to an outsider. We all have to take a mandatory VR combat test. It helps us train for combat situations. Turns out, I received the highest marks out of everyone in my class. In fact, Head Scribe Taggart actually asked that I get transferred for VR specialist training, so I'm his assistant now. I don't need to go to school anymore. But I do miss hanging out with all the other kids. It's all serious here. Everyone's older than me, and they treat me like I'm a little kid. But at least I get to skip all these boring lectures, right? Well, just like everyone here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My dad was a scribe, and my mom was a paladin. They both died at Helios 1. So, ever since then, the Brotherhood brought me in, and they're my family now. Well, it happened about 5 years ago.
Yikes.
I still remember what happened. You know, sometimes I wish I could take things back. I remember I got into this pretty huge argument with my dad. I didn't know it would be the last day I'd ever see him again. He'd always tell me everything was gonna be alright, but it wasn't alright. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Is there anything else you wanted to know?
No.
Bye.
Yes? What is it? Ah, the outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask Ramos to keep outsiders away from our research. I'm Head Scribe Taggart. If you don't mind, I have some important things to do.
Alright. Okay, I'll go see Ramos.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with? So, you've been talking to Hardin, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it. I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did.
Oh yeah,
That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day. Who was Elijah more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store, kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story. Bye.
Okay. Excuse me. My goodness. I think I can get my companions back. I mean, that was fair, I would think, because, yeah, you know, they're in power armor. But, damn. I really should stop looting. Don't need this stuff. Call the ambulance, but not for me.
Hello. Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Please show your badge or make your way out of the building. May I serve you, Master?
Curiosity killed the cat. Interesting. Interesting.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
This. Oh, yeah.
Valid facial pattern detected.
Imagine that. Authenticity, my boy. I'm the real McCoy. That's unfortunate. Wink, wink, wink. Give me all that stuff.
Welcome to Retcon headquarters, Rocketeer.
Yeah, let's
Come
take
all
the
this way
tour.
to see our little facility, have you? I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have, within specified parameters. And if you'd like, I can provide a tour of our museum. I can answer whatever questions you'd like, provided your query is limited to Retcon history, research and development, or Robco. Revcon's illustrious history began way back in 2054, shortly after the famous Delta 11 rocket was completed and launched. Revcon's initial focus was on the development of fuel to be used in orbital propulsion in response to the energy crisis of 2052. Sad times indeed. The company really took off when Robco purchased Revcon in late 2076 to develop unmanned rockets to explore the solar system. Very well. Feel free to ask me more about Revcon at any time. Don't be shy. The tour showcases Revcon's amazing scientific contributions and the promise of many more, coupled with its parent company, Robco. Excellent, excellent. Please be patient. The tour will begin in just a moment. May I serve you, Master? Ready for the Revcon tour, Rocketeers? Courtesy of the fine folks at Robco, I'll be your guide today on the path of scientific discovery.
Alright. And slide, and slide, and slide.
Radioactive rod from one of our old reactors. No need to stand too close. Let's move along, shall we?
Slide, and slide. Slide to the right.
Look here.
Slide to the left.
Multicolored plasma fuels. Careful, they may look safe to drink, but your stomach is the last place they should be. Why the difference in cylinder size? Refining our production methods has resulted in higher yields of fuel over time. That's why. To my right, you can see a sample of some old safety barrels Revcon once used to store radioactive waste. Perfectly safe. On my left is an example of a mountain of Revcon safety barrels some legislators claim are poisoning our environment. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Boink.
Behind me is our most recent rocket project, which we're keeping under our hats until launch, if you'll pardon the expression. And in front of me is a model, not actual size, of the launch dome we are using to send our rockets screaming into orbit.
Excuse me. It's pretty cool. Odd.
Now these colorful
Oh,
fellows
they all have
remind me of
plaques.
Revcon's earliest experiments in flight. Feel free to read the plaques and learn, Rocketeers.
Oh wow. Shake it up. All right. Pretty interesting. This one. Emulsion. Proven. Reality partner. Cheaper. Oh.
Now for the highlight of our tour. Due to a generous donation from Robco, this next exhibit showcases the wondrous world of robots. Around you are the incredible iBot, the fearsome SentryBot, and the always helpful Mr. Handy. That helpfulness runs through our whole line.
Wow. Mr. Handy model. I mean, they're right. Dude, that'd be terrifying.
How may I?
These are already terrifying.
Serve you, Master. This is the final stop on our tour. This model of our solar system is a small example of where the partnership between Robco and Repcon hopes to go. See those
That's
little
cool.
rockets zipping about? They are manned by robots, tirelessly looking for resources to mine on planets beyond our own. And that's it for our tour today, Rocketeers. Robco and its tiny partner Repcon thank you. Any further questions, please feel free to ask.
Nice. Actually pretty cool. Oh. Alright. Ooh. Yoink.
How may I serve you, Master? Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
Thanks. Hmm. Oh. Damn, she screwed him over.
Valid facial pattern detected. How may I serve you, Master?
Alright, I'm looking for... Hmm. Hmm.
Don't let me keep
What's this place? What is this place? Oh. Ties, huh? Interesting. Excuse me.
Of course, of course. Don't let me keep you.
How do I get to the other floors? Oh, that was funny.
Third floor access is for executives only. Please identify. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
How'd these guys get killed? It makes no sense. Oh, Jesus, 2 of them. Well, he got... Yikes. He got screwed over. So be happy. Some whiskey. Alright, I guess that's it. What's this thing? Authenticity again, huh? I'm the real McCoy. Interesting. Interesting. I remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, that's sad. See, that's why 20 gauge is ineffective. Where are they all coming from? Reload, dude. Oh. My God. There's more still? Where? Oh no. Oh, gross. Oh, you bastard. Didn't have anything. Huh. Oh, that sucks. Poor bastards. Ugh. Oh my God, these things are disgusting. Ugh. There's one more or something. Where is it? Oh, there's two more. I think that's it. Yep. God, that's gross.
Found the missing patrols? Or was there something else on your mind? They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent the patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst. We sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports.
Okay.
Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all the reports. What happened with the scouts? Do you have word on that, or do you have something else to discuss? I can spare a little time. What did you want to talk about? It's a protective measure that was enacted after our defeat at Helios. The NCR was hot on our heels, and we wouldn't have survived another encounter. It was decided that we should stay quiet for a time, heal the wounded, and try to come up with a new strategy. However, after we had fully recuperated, the NCR's presence in this region had only increased in our absence. There are now more than 5 times the number of NCR troops in the area. Also, we now only have half the number we did at Helios. So, the lockdown has been extended. To go outside would be certain death. We have some personnel that are allowed to travel on the surface. They trade for what we need and occasionally drop off what's required. We make sure that they only enter or leave the bunker while the sandstorm is active, to avoid detection. It serves as a camouflage and masks all entry and exit from the bunker. We use it to hide our patrols and supply runners.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Yeah. Hey, where's the quartermaster? Let's sell stuff.
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares, as if I didn't have any other matters on my mind. Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
That's it. I'm keeping the power armor.
If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is 1 short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him any longer. If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw some supplies your way if you do.
Okay.
Welcome to the range. Feel free to use any open lane. Sure. The Elder's already given the okay. Unfortunately, you'll have to use your own weapons and ammo. Torres must be getting desperate if she's asking you for help. I'll tell you what I told her. My records show that Initiate Stanton was the last to check it out. Although, it does look like he returned it a day later. Farewell, outsider.
Stanton.
Looks like Mr. House is out of the picture. One less thing for us to deal with.
Stanton. And where do I find Stanton? That would have been weird if he was there.
There have been reports that the NCR is moving more.
Yes? Can I help you? No. No idea. Sorry.
More troops.
Yes? Can I help? Oh man, I told Watkins this wasn't gonna work. Okay, look. Watkins and I snuck out one day. She said it'd be a training exercise. Said she heard from one of the knights on patrol that there was a gulch just southeast of here with scorpions in it. I was hesitant at first, but I decided to go with her. There were scorpions out there, all right. We started using them for target practice. Before we knew it, they were surrounding us. We made a run for it, and in all the commotion, I dropped my pistol. Watkins keeps urging me to go back and get it, but that's not gonna happen. You can go outside, though, can't you? You could return the pistol to Torres and clear this whole thing up for me. Oh, I sort of altered the records after we got back. That was Watkins' idea, too. That girl is nothing but trouble. Still, I haven't been exiled. Or worse, assigned to latrine cleaning duty. But I will if you don't help me find that gun. Great. When you find it, just give it to Torres and I'll be in the clear.
Alright.
So a gulch southeast of here. Let's find it. By number, by the storm. Southeast of here. Gulch. Now the question is, now is this the gulch? I sold the laser pistol that I found. Oh no. I don't think this is the gulch. I was wrong. Oh, since I'm out here, might as well. Nelson. Oh yeah, okay. I know where I'm at. Boom shakalaka. The guy was asking for it, right? Get a knife. Who the fuck are these idiots? Ooh. I love how their heads just explode. fucking awesome.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go. Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides have reached a stalemate, and only occasionally send skirmishers against one another. If I didn't know better, I'd say neither side is confident enough to push for a full victory. Which seems strange given the NCR's technological edge. In any event, I've recorded my findings in this report. Please deliver it to the Elder. I'm sure he will find the contents most interesting.
This is forlorn hope. What was the other one then? Alright, I'll come back. No. Huh. Let's see. Alright, hello.
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me? Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
It's kind of old seeing the same loading screen, so. He's just standing out here in the open?
Hello? What do you want? And don't try anything funny. You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors.
Penal.
The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. Eventually, the NCR got around to putting the prisoners down, but not until they had wreaked havoc on nearby trade routes. Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
Sure.
What happened with the scouts? Do you have word on that, or do you... Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review this in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, outsider. You've become someone I can count on. I believe I can share something rather confidential with you. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one that brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
Hello again, my friend. I hope you've been finding the information in the data store useful.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh,
Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lorenzo, Senior Knight and General Handyman around here. I, wish you the best of luck. We haven't had the best success in getting those components. It's been a very arduous task. You think you're the first person the Elders trusted with this? He sent 3 of our patrols to look for those components, and now? Now they're all dead. I was the one who supplied the locations of those components. It was because of me that we lost our brothers. It was all my fault. And, well, now you have a choice. If anything, you should know. You should know what you're getting into. Okay, all right. I'll tell you what items you need. In order to keep the system running, we need a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters. At present, my best guess for finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area.
Ah, crap.
Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map. Best of luck to you. Hey, good to see you. Alive, that is. Have you found all of the components yet? Sure, what about? Me? Not much to tell. I'm a Senior Knight of the Brotherhood. It's, sort of hard to explain to an outsider, but, we have knights and... To put it plainly, the Brotherhood of Steel stands for the preservation of technology. Yeah. And well, as a knight, I work on manufacturing the Brotherhood's weapons, and I work on repairs, things of that nature.
Okay.
Sure. It's been a difficult time for all of us. The lockdown has definitely affected our progress, and now we have many limitations. But I trust McNamara. He's doing what's best for all of us. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here. He saved my family.
That's true,
and I'll
yeah.
forever be grateful. Goodbye.
Alright, I guess we'll go. Let me switch weapons. I'm gonna need this gun. I'll be returning the missing laser pistol.
Have you found it? I need to give my report to Hardin soon.
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, thank God. Hardin was about to start an inquiry on the whole matter. Since you helped me, I'll tell you what. I work on some of our busted weapons in my spare time. I have some pieces that are kept off the books. Here, take this. I hope it comes in handy. Our patrols are...
Okay, got weapon repair kits.
Hello.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Okay, at 22 was that vault I went to. Ming. Ow, 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 How do I get in there? No, how do I get in there? Shit. 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 It's not like Skyrim. I could just, you know, use console commands and face through the... Face through the damn thing. Or could I? Ooh. Is it? Do I have to? Okay, yeah, I do. Son of a gun. Just go floor by floor, I guess. Why was my gun not reloaded? Okay. Oh, I get to kill all the fiends in here. Nice.
You thought you could hide from me? Damn it, it's gonna sting. I'm gonna make you scream.
When I find you, I'm gonna eat your spleen.
They're out here somewhere.
Oh yeah.
You're out here somewhere.
Open up. Punk. Get dunked on. Ooh. Verdict by the number. Wow, that was easy.
You're out here somewhere. from me.
That was pretty impressive. He ducked.
Damn it, that's gotta stink.
What the hell are you talking about? That dumbass. Do 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 do. Oh, too many parts. Save the game. Maybe. Yeah, I gotta go back on I get rid of some of this stuff.
What the fuck are you looking at? I'm not looking at it. Get the fuck out of my way.
Alright, it's on now!
Yeah. From me. Done.
These are terrible. I can't remember if there's somebody buys these. Lost. Guess they got enough spare. Oh, they did. I've stolen them all now. Yoink. Yoink. Alright. What's up here? Not a whole lot. Alright, okay, we'll go down here. Hospital. Turn this place into a morgue. Good for him.
Gotcha.
No, you didn't. Sneaky breaky this. Oh. Do 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 do. Oh shit! No. Sit down. Oh, no, I get out of here now. What was he doing here?
I hear you took care of Motor Runner. I could have handled that on my own.
What?
Teach you to mess with me.
There you are.
I hear you took care of Motor Runner. I could.
You couldn't even find a whatever. What is this? Interesting. That's great. This is some scary shit. Jesus, die already. What was the vault that had the Garys in it? Jesus Christ, I'm getting tired of this. for them. My headset's dying. This might be the Gary fault, right? I have no idea. What the hell? Maybe I should just get this stuff and go. This is very confusing. Begin. To go lower? How? How do I get below? Okay, you would think I'd have to go this way to go down another level. Right? Like I've been down here before. Why won't it let me? Okay. Animalistic. Good clock. There's whiskey. Ooh. What the hell? Boom shakalaka, baby. Or deposition. Oh, hi Luna. What's going on? Why? Oh, that's okay. Boom. Aw, man. Just timed it. I don't need any of that. No. Am I supposed to get the key? What the hell? What was that explosion? Okay. What the hell is going on? Ah, more of these things. Oh, pal. Ooh, alright. This vault is very confusing. Oh, crap. See what I tell you. Okay, the real question is... where do I find the key for the overseers? I have a rebreather. I have... oh, god damn. It doesn't light up anything, does it? Dang. Oh, duh. What is this? Oh. Like I said, this vault is very... I mean, I can just leave now, but I don't know. I want to access the Overseer's computer. I don't need that stuff. I need tours. Where do I go? Okay. I just end up right back where I was. Oh wow. Better not have froze on me. It better not have froze on me. Alright, I'm just gonna say we're bouncing. Let's get out of here. Got what we came for. You know what though? You know what though? Fuck that key. What the fuck?
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only
What
just
the
beginning.
fuck?
Please proceed to the light. The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light. Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin. Greetings, Martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick.
That's
For
stupid.
others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car,
This is some bullshit
but it's
right now.
every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward.
Yeah.
But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now. And imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
guys. Scary as hell. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I had this gun. Holy crap. Holy crap. Let's get the hell out of here, guys. Let's get the hell out of here. Get out of here! No! Let's see what that 9-breaker is. Pretty cool, actually. I had a Beretta. Oh, I must have. Oh, no, here it is. Berettas aren't. No, you know what? That might have been a 10mm Beretta. Stream. Oh.
I heard some special squad of Rangers is on its way to the Vegas area.
Hey, good to see you. Really? Wow, that's fantastic. I knew you could do it all along. I'll get right to work installing these. Why don't you go tell the Elder the good news? I'm sure it'll be a huge load off of his shoulders.
Back again, I see. Have you found all the components we need?
Yeah.
Good news for a change. Your efforts have humbled me, outsider. You have done more than I could have ever expected, even for my brothers. Moreover, I've been going over the scouting reports, and I keep coming up with the same conclusion. The NCR is not the threat I believed them to be. I believed my actions were guided by caution and prudence, but I now see the truth. People called me a hero after what happened at Helios, but I left that battle scarred by fear. I've allowed that weakness to govern my actions. That ends now. I will undo the harm I've done. I will lift the lockdown. With luck, we will once again flourish. I realize this isn't much, but I'd like to give you a small token of my thanks. It's all I'm allowed to give to an outsider. This key will allow you to use our safe house in the Northeast. I hope you find it helpful. Welcome, outsider. Welcome. The lockdown has been officially lifted. Hardin is now gathering forces to attack Helios. I hope to dissuade him. What can I do for you? You've certainly earned the right, but I need you to do something. Exceptional individuals like yourself are sometimes allowed to join the Brotherhood if they perform a valuable service for it. While your actions up to this point have been commendable, I'm afraid they don't quite qualify as being such a service. However, I do have another task for you. Would you consider taking it? One of our scouting patrols sent us some new information. During our seclusion, the mutants of the Northeast region have become increasingly more violent. However, this turn of events could also be an opportunity. In the past, we've left the equipment there alone, mostly out of respect. Up until this point, the mutants haven't posed a problem. However, given our circumstances, we'll need to change things accordingly. I want you to head up to the summit of Black Mountain and install this remote signal transmitter in one of their consoles. It will allow us to tap into the radar, as well as the detection systems running there, assuming they're still operational. If we're going to operate on the surface again, this will allow us to have more information and intel regarding our surroundings. Report back after your findings. Good luck.
Eyesight to the blind. Oh. Okay. Guess we'll get on that. Let's roll. Boom. Zoom. Strange. That number. Beretta.
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on. You must have heard her radio broadcasts. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the Supreme Commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopatha. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight. For years, Black Mountain was a peaceful community. Its leader, Marcus, broadcast an invitation to mutants throughout the wasteland.
Hey, Marcus.
That's how I found Black Mountain. So did others, most of them second-generation mutants. Marcus welcomed everyone. That was his mistake. The community ended up being mostly second-gen, not very bright, but easy to influence. Fine until the Nightkin came along, led by Tabitha. In a week, she had most of the second-gens thinking she was some kind of prophet, and that she should be broadcasting her truth, not Marcus. Marcus saw what was coming and decided to leave before things got out of hand. He smashed the radio and left to found Jacobstown. The opposite of Black Mountain, a stable community of mutants, mostly, led by a mentally stable leader. Humans are welcome there, so long as they behave themselves. Look northwest of Red Rock Canyon if you want to find it. Marcus sent me here a couple of months ago to check on Black Mountain. I suppose you could say I came here as a spy. But with no signs of Tabitha's weakening and none of the second gens ready to revolt or to come to Jacobstown, there wasn't much I could do. Down here, on the other hand, I've saved a dozen mutants from heading up the mountain. It's not much, but it's something. I have my own reasons to stay away from Jacobstown for a while. Reasons we won't be discussing. So I've stayed here. Not all super mutants were created equal, or at the same time, or for the same purpose. The first generation tends to be smarter, stronger, and more civilized, I suppose you could say, than the ones made later, save the Nightkin. Yes, and it's not something I care to discuss with one of your kind. If you have some insatiable curiosity about the matter, talk to Marcus in Jacobstown. He's more patient with such questions than I am. Keep saying things like that and I won't be so friendly. Not every super mutant is a brain-damaged brute. Many of us are just as intelligent as basic humans, and the rest don't really have any choice in the matter, do they? And none taken, since you apologized. There's a sad story behind that. Marcus smashed it just fine, but while we were gone, some ghoul named Raoul came along. Tabitha turned him into her personal mechanic. A slave, really. See, if I'd been standing down here, I could have warned him before it was too late. The Nightkin are vicious in combat, and that's if you see them coming. Most don't. They were created to be soldiers and given devices to camouflage them in battle. Unfortunately, the devices drove most of them mad over time. They spend most of their time at the top of the mountain, but patrol the roads after dark as well. You do well to avoid the mountain at night. The road is a series of switchbacks up to the peak. There are 3 blockades plus patrols. Sneaking past them would be difficult. Just before the peak is a kind of shanty village. More second gens there. And then there's Tabitha's compound, heavily guarded by her Nightkin. Help would improve the odds. Help might just make the difference. All right, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further. I'll have a plan by the time I see you, if I see you. Good luck. It's gonna be a lot harder for you to get up there than it will be for me.
I better save. Stuff, boy. Where did this come from? Bullets. The boss. Booyah. Yeah, I did this wrong. Uh-oh. Gotta switch guns. This is taking too long. Jesus Christ. Pew! And we're zooming off. Yeah, I'm just gonna come up here and kill them all. Fuck it. Fuck off. These things are ugly. Your mother's? Oh, nope, nope, don't say it. Say your mother. Do not say anything else. Your mama. Booyah.
I see you, human.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Impact.
A pleasant surprise to see you made it. I'm ready to get started if you are. Here's the plan. The gate to Tabitha's compound is guarded by several Nightkin, all of them using devices that make them invisible. I'm going to draw them away from the gate by telling them I spotted an intruder in the village. Then you slip in. Good luck. We're going to need it. I've done what I can. The rest is up to you, human.
Yeah. Save the game again.
Took you long enough, so can I go now? Alrighty then. I'll just head out, alone, by myself, into the dangerous waste. Anything's better than staying here. Let's go.
Alright, I'm done.
Hello. Could you please direct me to Mistress Tabitha? And I suppose you're taking credit for the deed, Fiend? I will avenge her.
Huh. Okay. Alright. I mean, she was crazy anyway, so. Oh, well, she was supposed to be in that thing. I had to kill her, so. Oh well.
Okay, boss. Right behind. If we run, we might still catch Benny. Well, you might. I'll just be wheezing along behind you. Good call. I mean, if that's what you really want, boss. Hey, as long as you're not asking me to go back to Black Mountain, I'm a happy old man.
Booyah. That's fucking weird. You lost karma because you picked the fucking gate. Ooh. I'll finish this up and then I'll probably end the stream.
There you are. A few of us want to thank you
Oh,
for being
okay.
such a good friend to the Brotherhood. So we set aside some of our recycled energy cells. We'll leave a few of them in that footlocker in the corner every so often. The Paladins scoff at using recycled ammo, so no one should mind.
I don't want to use recycled ammo either. You bastard.
Greetings, my friend. How may I help you? This will be a great help in our future efforts, and I thank you. Now then, it is my great honor to bestow upon you the title of Paladin of the Brotherhood, for your valor and your service above and beyond the call of duty. I'm afraid a formal ceremony was out of the question given our current state, but I hope this will make up for it. I've had the Knights refurbish a suit of our power armor for your use. It's one of the earlier models, but it should serve you well. Now I suppose I'm going to have to show you how to use it. Would you like to know how it works? First, let's go over how to put it on. There. I think you've got the hang of it now. You should now be able to wear any kind of power armor you come across. I've also given the order that all of our equipment be made available to you, not just the more mundane arms. You're a member of the Brotherhood now, and your gear should reflect that. Lastly, you'll be allowed to come and go as you please. You've done so much for the Brotherhood that to do otherwise would be a crime. Remember that you will always have a home here. Hail, brother. How may I help you?
There was not McCarran. It was over by the Camp Golf. I think it was Camp Golf. I thought it was Forlorn Hope. Yeah, it's Camp Golf. I found it.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Alright, save, and I'm gonna end it here. Oh, man. Alright, that's another stream. Done. Oh my god, every time. Oh. Alright. What do I say? Thanks for watching. See ya.